Welcome back, everybody. Today I want to be showing you everyday carry for myself and what would probably be good for most people in a wheelchair. Everyday carry is kind of this trendy thing called EDC, if you've ever seen that. EDC stands for everyday carry, and it basically just means when you're leaving the house, this is something that is just with you all the time. Like, you don't even question it, you just grab it and you go with it. Like, for a woman, it's a purse. For a guy, it could be a purse, or maybe it's just what you put in your jacket pockets or whatever. Usually guys carry around less. But for myself, because of the wheelchair, there's a little bit more things that I need to carry around with me. And I have this bag. It's maybe a 13-liter bag. Usually backpacks are measured by like capacity in liters. So the reason I chose this bag, one, it's really cool. It's got some secret pockets and stuff. The second is that it's pretty short. So for myself, when I'm on the wheelchair, the back of the wheelchair only goes to about where my belly button is, or maybe a little bit higher or lower, plus minus 1 inch. And so what that means is that if I want to wear this backpack, I could wear it while I'm in the wheelchair, and it doesn't get in the way of the backrest. So the backrest is below the backpack. And if you have a low backrest on your wheelchair, then that's something to consider, is could I just wear this as a backpack? Because that's what I like to do. I like to have it where I could have it on my lap in front of me, or I could have it on my back. And sometimes, just to show you here with the wheelchair, you can kind of attach it like this. And I mean, that's hard to do, and I'm not going to show you how to do that. You could figure it out, but like kind of set it on your feet and then get some type of strap to really attach it to this part of the wheelchair. So there's multiple ways to have the backpack carried with you, but I'm just saying I go for a smaller backpack. That way it's not this big kind of burdensome backpack that I'm always carrying with me. All right, so let's go through what do I have in here, and some of the stuff I put in here but I don't actually carry with me. I just wanted to show you to give you an idea of what you might want to have. So starting off, I have this top pocket here, and I got some hand warmers because it's winter right now. And that's it. So I got this top pocket here for that. I got this side pocket. This is like a wallet area. There's nothing in there. All right, so to begin with, catheters, right? This is like a necessary thing for when someone in a wheelchair is going out, if you use catheters. And I carry 3 with me because 3 will get me pretty far, right? So, and sometimes I keep some in my car too and all that, but if I'm going out, I want to have catheters with me, and for me, personally, 3 is a good number. The next thing is hats. So these I don't usually keep in my bag, but I just wanted to show you. If it's wintertime, it's nice to just keep a hat, and if it's like summertime or something, it's nice to keep a baseball hat. Next thing that I got in here is chapstick. This is really nice, especially in the winter, and Colorado is pretty dry. It's a pretty dry climate, so chapstick is really nice. And my wallet. The next thing is one of these, like Allen keys, because for your wheelchair. So the wheelchairs, they pretty much, for the most part, use standard like bolts and screws and nuts and stuff. So you can pretty much use any type of bike toolkit, and that'll get pretty far with the wheelchair. So like having some Allen keys is pretty good, because if you need to tighten something up, or like maybe the foot plate gets all bent up and you need to just kind of loosen it up and put it back in place, this is what you would want to do that with. Next thing, because it's wintertime, gloves. Gloves are really nice. I personally don't like wearing gloves unless it's just cold out, but some people like to wear gloves all the time when they're using their wheelchair, like in the summertime, whenever, forever, like all the time. And in that case, I wouldn't recommend winter gloves. I recommend something like baseball gloves, because you want a good grip. You want it to be like kind of airy, and like, because they're made for sports, it's going to be just a little bit better to be able to wear all day. The next thing is deodorant, because whenever I'm out, and I'm kind of a sweaty dude sometimes, so it's always good to just have that on you in case forgetting to put some on, whatever. Now this is really nice. This is an Arcade belt. The brand is Arcade, and they're kind of like this flexible belt with a kind of buckle that clips together. And this is what you've probably seen in a lot of my videos, where I'll use it to strap my feet into the wheelchair. My feet are here, and I have this strap here, but this is for the back of my feet, because I don't always use this, but I do always have this on to keep my feet from going back behind me. And then this I'll strap on in the front to keep from my feet falling off forward, and that's really useful for like if I'm in a bumpy terrain. Even just going down the sidewalk, every bump can kind of get annoying, and there's those kind of bumpy pads before a crosswalk. Those are for people who are blind. They can use their stick to kind of tell, like, okay, this is a crosswalk. But when I go over that, it'll kind of bump my feet off. So I use that strap if I'm just even walking around outside. Next thing is a patch repair kit. This is very useful because if you have a Roho cushion or any type of cushion that is air filled and it gets a hole in it, you want to be able to repair it, and the best way to repair it is with a tire patch, basically. And there's some other types of patches and stuff, and these kits aren't very cheap, but they're pretty nice. So this one has some rubber cement and some, like, a patch that the cement will, like, mix in with and patch up the hole. I've had so many holes in this air cushion. I don't know if it's me, but I've had to get this Roho cushion replaced a lot. So if you have a Roho cushion, definitely have a patch kit because you're going to get a lot of holes. You might. I don't know. I do. Let's see. The only other things I have in here, AirPods, because you never know. Like if I want to decide to go to the gym, I want to have this with me, or whatever. If I'm in the car and my car isn't great for making phone calls, so I'll just put my AirPods in and call some people. A lock. This is for the gym. And then Tiger Balm. That's also kind of like for the gym. So some of this stuff, because I use this as my gym bag too, so I'll kind of just take this bag with me anywhere I go, including the gym, because of this. I'll use this in the gym if I'm doing pull-ups or dips. I don't want my feet to slide off of the foot plate, so I keep my feet strapped in. And yeah, so that's actually everything in the bag. Let me check one more secret pocket here. Yep, I had this back pocket of this bag too. I'd recommend, you can find bags that are like between 10 and 13 liters is the everyday carry type of bag I would recommend. Osprey is a cool brand because they have like this unlimited guarantee, so if the bag gets torn up or anything for any reason, you can always get it replaced. I think that's a neat kind of guarantee thing. And so that's it. So we got all this stuff here. And whichever medical supplies you need, I just need catheters, so that's all I have. Medical supplies are probably the most important thing. Wallet, of course, and all that. But the reason I keep my wallet in my bag is because I just take the bag with me everywhere, so I don't have to put my wallet in my pockets or anything like that. And that's it. That's an everyday carry for someone in a wheelchair. Hey, thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, then you're probably already subscribed. But if not, then now's a perfect time. Be sure to leave a comment on any future videos that you would like to see, and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Share it with 1 billion people, maybe 5. Whatever you'd like. See you in the next one.